guys, I was just working with a student and I was reminded, as I often am, that rests are sort of an ambiguous subject, and rests combined with notes, like when a note is supposed to stop and when a rest is supposed to start and when that's supposed to stop, that's kind of fuzzy for a lot of students. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to give you an idea as to how you can go about dealing with rests so that they are no longer ambiguous, that they are totally black and white, and you know exactly when a note enters and exits and when a rest starts and how long it's supposed to be and so on, okay? So I'm going to give you an example from the lesson that I was just in. This is a little sonatina by Beethoven. It sounds like this. Okay, you get the idea? So I just wanted to show you how to deal with the rest in a piece like this. Of course, this is pretty much universally applicable, okay? So here's what I often see. If you look at the first and the second measure here, this is what I usually see. Right? I'm just gonna hold that left hand for an unspecified amount of time and release it before I need to use it again. And that's not the way to deal with this, okay? Maybe it doesn't make the biggest difference right in this particular example, but it does in a lot of places, and it's going to help particularly your Baroque and classical music sound a lot more lively. So here's what you want to do. You want to observe the fact that this rest lasts for a pulse, okay? And so this note, that means that this note right here, this quarter note, is going to stop sounding the second that that B flat is played on the right hand, okay? Because that's when we enter into beat 2. And the quarter note only lasts for beat 1. So it's going to be like this. And then you press the B flat and you release the F. Exactly. No earlier, no later. It can be wrong a million ways. It's right only one way. This way, okay? 1 E and 2 E and then the rest of it will proceed, okay? So that's how to deal with a quarter note in a quarter rest like that, okay? Well, let's look at this measure. Here we have a quarter rest in the left hand. We have an eighth rest in the right hand, okay? So you're gonna tie this left hand note release with this note. And then this note right here, the eighth note, you're gonna have to just kind of count to feel that correctly, okay? So you wanna maybe feel 1 and 2 and you're gonna release this note with the and. I know it looks crazy, but hopefully this makes sense. So I'll do it really slow. 1 and then when I play the next note, I'm gonna release the left hand, 2 and. That's how that works. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Okay? So that's how you deal with your quarter note and your quarter rest. Then you've got another one right here. 1 E and 2 E and. Again, this note is going to release with that note. Okay? So I'm tying the releasing of notes to other notes where possible. That's how I like to do this because it's super, super clean, because you know exactly when you play this note, that's when I release this one. And of course, if you're counting, you have that layer of things to measure against as well. So here we have another one. So I'll play the measure preceding. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2. 1 E and 2. Do you see when my left hand releases? It's exactly with the 2. 1 E and 2. Sorry, 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and, or sorry, 1 E and 2 E and. Okay, let's look at this part. Even if you don't deal with the grace notes, this note right here, this eighth note, is going to get released exactly with that 16th note. So we're gonna go 1 E and 2, like that. Not the left hand there, but 1 E and 2 and then the right hand rest. Same thing here. Release. Okay, so that is going to come with this note, and that's how that would work. Or if you're counting, it's going to come with the and, just because of the length. Okay, and that's going to make it nice and bright. See? That note exit is important. Anyway, that pretty much sums up. I think you get the idea. So that's quarter notes, quarter rests, eighth notes, eighth rests in the context of a classical piece where you're not using pedals, so therefore the rests are going to be really obvious, right? Your note exits and your note entrances really, really matter. And I know the note entrances are easy because there's a note. You have to do something, right? But the rest, you also have to do something. You have to train your body to release. And if you use this method of tying the note exit to maybe another note that you play, like I was giving you the example of, I think that makes things a lot easier. And of course, also you could always count. You know, I'm a big fan of counting. Count out loud, subdivide, do all those things, and then release precisely with that. Anyway, hope you found that helpful. If you like this sort of thing, you like this sort of instruction, you like this sort of music, consider joining my studio membership because we cover a lot of this kind of music in there, and I cover it in this way with these camera views, and then you have a chance to record and let me comment on your recording. That's the idea of the studio membership. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.